Yeah, I'm back. So today, for a change, we are going to be doing some gunpla. I haven't built a gunpla in forever, but I do need to go through my stock. And today, I thought I should create the good old Yipee, because why not? One, it seemed like the HG Hakushiki don't have too much parts is one, and I actually have two of these, so I really need to at least make one. And the reason why I have two of these is because I got one ages back, and I wanted to like make I guess a draft version, like a rough version. I do like Hakushiki is the big reason why, so I wanted like one where it's really, that's all the instructions. It's actually really small. Hey, maybe I can do it all in today. Because if I can't, I'll have to carry on tomorrow is the plan. And yeah, we're playing, no, we're not really playing, we're making part today, because Resident Evil is going to be on Friday. Yeah, Resident Evil is going to be on Friday. Resident Evil is going to be on Friday, so we want to be playing Resident Evil when it comes out. I'm not sure if I can play on Friday. I'll try squeeze in just a little bit so I can at least get the intro done. Sunday probably playing. I'm not sure what I'll do on Sunday though. I'll see if I have a little time on Saturday as well, but idea is to play a little bit on Friday. Maybe a little more on Saturday, and Sunday go back to Outer Wilds was the plan. But depending how fun the game is, I might just end up playing Resident Evil, because it will be the hot game. Anyway, while we wait for that, I thought I'll piece together some of my gunpla backlogs. I mean backlogs. I do have a pretty backlog of gunpla and other stuff. Wow, today was real fast with this frickin' spam bots. Kick you out of here too. I don't know how quickly I'll be making this, or how fast. What is the right terminology there? But let's give it a try. I'm pretty sure I'll just need a cutter, and that's it. I'm gonna be a little lazy, to be honest, with this one. I'm just gonna cut close to the runners and not like stuff from outside, and then because I'm not gonna sand it, at least now. When I visited Japan last year, I looked into buying a god hand, and I saw the price and I was like, yeah, I'm not buying this. Even though I do have quite an amount amassed of gunpla, I don't know if I really need all that. Just gonna be lazy. Lazy and just build. Not even, actually I might need to trim some of that. I might need to trim some of that. I even bought like a petition thing that I like can set up, but I forgot where it went, so here we are today. Make things a little quick and dirty. If I can. I mean, it's just one sheet, so hopefully I can do this pretty quickly. As I assume. This week has been quite interesting. Work has been weird. The only way I can really put it. At last, I need to carry on. C1. B. B and B. C1. It's asking me to take out quite a lot of stuff at one go. C1 20. Okay, there's a bit of marking up here that can happen. I need to remember those. So up here is where the cutting lines are. At the bottom ones are fine because those are not visible, but the ones at the top, yeah, we'll probably need to make note of that. Because at some point I do want to, so when I do make the other one, I probably want to do a more clean cut and like actually put some thought stuff. C21. These will definitely get cut, so I'll need to be careful second time around. Because yeah, but they will leave scratches if I'm not careful with the cut it. Before. Interesting looking body. Kids, shoulders, knees and toes. Something about the stickers caught my attention, so I was looking at that for a bit. I think it's just saying make sure you choose your stickers right the first time, because there are 3 different ones. I think that's what it is. Or maybe not. Oh, does it mean that there's actually 2 layers? E. Layers floors. B. What the hell would be part of Yipee? That will be. Oh, there's literally just this. And on E we wanna put the number 8 sticker. Numero 8 is this. One, two, three. You don't put in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to use it as a clear part, you don't put either 8 or 1, 2, 3. Is that what it's saying? I think it is. And then 11 is at the top of the head. I might need some pincers. Oh. Wait. Oh. The 8 goes behind, and then it's the clear part, isn't it? It's not over the clear part. Yep, that should do. this goes underneath. Yep. Like so. I don't even know if that's going to pick up on camera because it's such a small part. And I'm zoomed right the way in. So, okay. And then 11. Either 1, 2, or 3. Or was it? Around there? Shit. Yeah, you choose. So just 11. This part. Let's go on everywhere. Yep. There we go. And then either 1, 2, or 3, but 1, 2, oh, finally all the way in. I want to use 2. So I want the eyes on this version. Go, eyes, and then a, not an A. Then A1. A 12 and 6. this part isn't all the way in because it's not cut well. That's totally my fault. Can I yoink you out? Yes, I can. Because this part isn't clean. There we go. Not sure if the background music's too loud. I forgot to check the volume levels, maybe I should. Hold on. And then you're gonna hear a ghost of myself. Okay, the background music is a little loud, but it's because the song is a bit loud too. Maybe that there. Hopefully. Cool, that's a little cleaner. And 10 go, and then R, B. B3. D2. D2. 15. Tiny parts, my beloved. On the first hole or on the second hole? Okay, on the second hole. There's only really one that goes in this one. And then before tomorrow, I remember your smile. Interesting, 214 and 215, so I actually didn't notice that. I guess they're mirrored and like reversible, but that is a little interesting. And then these two parts go together, like so. Man, this red just for this little accent here, and oh, it's here as well. Even though it's HG, really pretty detailed in a way. Then why do you need the stickers? Is it just to accentuate it a bit more if you're not like painting? Kind of makes sense. The seal, I am not gonna, because this is water seal. Too lazy for that right now. B18. Oh yeah, I got a random message today, which kind of had me baffled, and this is kind of a continuation rant from the computer stream that I did, the computer build stream, about ASUS. I might send them an email, but I have zero hopes they'll do anything. So Spark, which is New Zealand's, one of New Zealand's mobile providers, just sent a message through saying, hey, you know your device ASUS Zen phone is not going to be supported anymore. You know why? It's because the SOS call is done by 3G and not 4G. And guess what Spark, the fucking smart ass, wanted to do was, well, I mean, a lot of countries are doing it, but still, I feel like I dug in a little too deep there.
Take a look at
yeah, I did. I left a bit of mark. But that is another thing I'll need to be careful of, but yeah. Apparently, since they are retiring the 3G communications and going fully 4G and 5G, I cannot support my phone because the SOS feature is on 3G and not 4G, even though all the normal calls and text is 4G. So that message on my website. Like, I'm very lucky that I got a backup price in time, but still, if that was my like main phone, I would have been panicking so much. And they only give me a month. Well, they did the text a little early as well, but still. Or did they? Hold on. When's the first text that I got? Friday last week. So no, I didn't get a, I don't know, at least a 3-month setup probably would have helped. Well, if it wasn't me, that is. If it's someone else. Man. What the hell getting into? Because I heard like the whole 3G shutdown is a bit of a problem because they haven't taken... I'm not sure if it's the same in New Zealand as well, but I heard like... I think Australia or UK, I can't remember which. It's actually a problem because they haven't thought about... Oh, that looks like a horrible cut. Oh shoot, okay, I'll be careful with that next time. Good thing I have 2 of these. And C1 and C3. No, 3 and 4. C1, 3, 4, yep. So about the 3G network shutdown thing, yeah, because some of like the medical devices and like SOS devices, they run on 3G because there's an actual reason behind it, is because it doesn't hog up bandwidth and it's a little more, I think, reliable. It was, I think like the connections were a little bit more reliable than 4G networks are, is what I heard. But Yipee, they decided to, some idiots somewhere, because they wanted to save money, thought, yeah, nah, I mean all the phones are 4G, who needs 3G? And they just went yoink and decided to retire some of those lines. For me, it's just a phone, so whatever, and I have a backup phone, so whatever. But for those who don't, man, like imagine like you having to suddenly now go to buy a phone randomly. And phones these days aren't cheap, man. I genuinely think it's just employed to get people to buy more phones because they're not selling. It's just like Windows 10, they want to fucking, you know, just so they can sell more PCs. Microsoft thought, hey, what if we just say we're not supporting Windows 10 anymore? Yipee! How's that for an idea? People hate it. You know what people hate it do? They just don't use Windows. Well, at least some do. Like, for my parents, my dad, I just got him a Mac, and my mum, I just got her an Android tablet, so, like, yeah, we can live without you, Microsoft. Go fucking look at Colin. And me, I'm fine. I can just go use Linux because I know how to use it. Like, I can find my way around it. I wasn't gonna put my parents through that, but myself, I'm okay. So I'm the penguin man in the house now, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, people find a way. I'm trying to convince my mates to use Linux as well. I'm trying to force them into the dark side. Or maybe the light side now, honestly. For the shenanigans with Microsoft pulling off. I cut it again, but that's right. With all the shenanigans that Microsoft's pulling off. I mean, day-to-day stuff, I'm fine now. The only thing that I'm not fine with, Linux, I think I chatted it about in a different, maybe in that same video, the the same stream, the computer building stream. What's that? I just can't get Blackmagic to work. DaVinci Resolve. I'm having mixed results. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Because like the one that I saw was like Fedora instructions, but now that I'm using Arch Linux, far out. Where did that go? I don't wanna be cleaning. Fuck. Tiny plastic bits everywhere. I can't. Bad idea. Yeah, so what was I yapping about? DaVinci Resolve and a good door. Because now I'm starting to get used to. I am now starting to get used to a door called what's the name of that shit? Waveform. Maybe I do need to cut that off. And Waveform does have a shit, what's the a Debian version. They do have native Debian support, but they don't have obviously a flat pack or something. It would have been much better if they had a flat pack. I saw something in the AUR, but I don't think it really functioned that well. I can't remember. Oh, it looked like just to be like the Windows running off of 1 or something, but I don't know. It didn't feel right, so I got off of it. And I still haven't found a good door on Linux that's to my taste. If I take a bit of time and actually like scurry around the net, I could probably find something. And probably the same with a video editing tool. It's just that, yeah, for both Blackmagic, DaVinci Resolve, sorry, I keep saying Blackmagic because that's the company that makes it. Anyway, for DaVinci Resolve and Waveform, it's just that I got used to it. It's the quote-unquote problem. I haven't got used to it. I could have probably like figured out and made use of something else more quickly, but like a creative kind of thing like that, you really become like a creature of habit. And you stick to something you know, rather than playing around with stuff. Especially as you get older. I think if I was like in uni or like in my teens or something, I probably would have like this, that and everything just because there's more time. Man, which is weird, like, you know how, well, one thing working doesn't really give us much time than when we were kids. I think that is actually one of the biggest things. Because you know how people are like, oh, time goes so fast when you're older and stuff like that. I think especially as working adults, one of the big reasons why time goes faster, I know one of it is the quote-unquote scientific, well, it is scientific, I shouldn't say quote-unquote, one of the researchers and scientific kind of proposition of why that is that because when you're older, your information is filtered. Because the same information doesn't go into your brain as they did when you're a kid. When you're a kid, everything is new, so your brain actually tries to process everything, and it's like, ooh, that bee, what is that? What is that fly? What is that, color of the sky? Why is it different from yesterday? And so on and so forth. So your brain keeps processing stuff, so it feels like everything is new, and because your brain takes so much time actually absorbing stuff, you experience the day longer. And then once you get older, your brain starts to simplify things and cut corners and will not process information as much as they did when they were a kid, so it will skip corners, and thus the perception of time has shortened because it's on autopilot most of the time, which is one of the big theories. The other big theory that I heard was it's because of just proportionately the length of time you have accumulated. If you're a 1 year old, the 3 months you have lived is literally most of your life, whereas for an adult, 3 months is like, that's not even 1% for me now, is that? Shit, how do I calculate this? Calculator. My age times 12 and 3 divided by, yeah, and then 100, so that's 6.6, nice, 0.69. So 3 months for me is 0.69% nice. And because, obviously, that is a much, much, much shorter time period for me now, it becomes, you perceive time faster. So those two are, I think there's a third one somewhere, but those two are the ones that I remember the most of why time feels shorter to you as an adult than a youngling. But at the same time, I have a theory, which is more of a, not a living, there's no good word for it, but basically which actually, it's kind of a bad theory, isn't it? Because it's the same for retirees, how time goes faster for them as well. But at least for working adults, because you're spending 8 hours a day at least, okay? You're spending 8 hours a day at least at work. And a lot of people will probably take about an hour to commute, I say, each day, at least. I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher. I had a job where I had to commute for like 3 hours each day, so there's definitely people who have a longer commute time, which means you spend about 9 to 10 hours just purely on work-related stuff. So that's like 24/9. How much is that again? Oh my, can't math at the top of my head. So that's like 37.5%. So you're spending a third and more of your time just on work. Okay, and that's just on work, and then you got sleeping to deal with. And if you're someone like me that really needs to sleep like 7-8 hours, that's another third on top of that. C2. C. That's right. So when you add that all up, so that's already 2/3 of my time that's wasted without a me time potentially. But when you're a kid, school time is 6 hours. Well, at least here in New Zealand, it's 6 hours. Alright, it's a 9 to 3. So you're spending significantly less time on things outside of yourself. And yes, some commutes, some school commutes can be longer, but by general, it would be very rare for you to do a 3-hour school commute. I think that would be very rare, and it would be only happening if there is a specific reason why you're going to a school that far. If you're in uni, you can be at a dorm or something. Even if you're in high school, there are some high schools that provide dorms and stuff, so it could be shorter than that. So on the time that is kind of the quote-unquote necessary time for social activities, or I guess societal activities, they are much less. Wait, is this the right one? Yep, 8. So you actually have less time is the thing. This is my point. As a working adult compared to a student, you actually have less time in your hands than a student will, I say. And then I guess by the time you're retiring, you're super old and... Wait, actually, yeah, I mean, time doesn't go slower, but at least we have more time in our hands, which is obviously, yeah, that's the truth. And who knows, some people might think there is a lot of time now, because, at least for the first few while, because they will actually have a lot more time for themselves. But yeah, my point stands. In that developing phase, because your brain develops until like 20 something, right? Like mid-late 20s is what they say. Would be, that theory of you having more new information brought to your brain, so your brain will actually sit there processing everything that you have, plus you're actually spending a lot less time to do stuff. It's probably one of the reasons why time actually feels much slower and have more in your hands. But as you get older, societal stuff takes over your life. And you know what, like, I don't know, some people, I kind of hate it when people are like, oh, you need to go out and do stuff to make your life work, and put in some effort and do it in your own time, yada yada yada. Hey, fuck you, have you done that? Like, you know how fucking hard that is? Not only hard, but like, actually, like, depressing and self-eating it is? You know what, maybe I do want the AI overlords to take over. You know, feed us little pills and... I'll connect the chat server, why? What the hell? Whatever. Restream being weird. But yeah, maybe I do want the AI overlords to take over ASAP. Feed us little pills to nourish us. Do nothing. Become human battery. That was my little rant about time. Time management. Usage of time and stuff like that. Oh shoot. I forgot. PC3. How did I forget that? I've been recently contemplating on getting a kneeling chair so I can like switch in between from normal chairs and that when I stream or like do work, so I can like stretch my back out a bit. Can you do it? 27, the other hand. On camera, it's so much more sparkly than what I see on with my eyes. I did buy where do I have that? Must be in this basket. Oh no, it's right over there. I put 2 of them. Oh no, I do have it on the. Oh yeah. I bought these markers a while back when I visited the Odaiba Gundam base. This is like ages back though. Wait a minute, legs first? What about the waist unit? It's legs and then waist unit? Okay, whatever. But yeah, now it's eons back that I visited Odaiba. I wanted to go again this last year, but I couldn't make the time because, man, Tokyo was pretty large. I focused on some other thing that I wanted to do, which kind of fizzled out, and I wasn't able to achieve what I wanted to achieve, sadly. And I spent way too much time in Akihabara than I thought I would, and should have. So, yeah, I wasn't able to visit Odaiba, and I had to go to Shinjuku, because I wanted to go to the radio store. And I was out closer to Akihabara than I was to Shinjuku. And Odaiba from there, from like, so I was around Ueno, and yeah, from Ueno to Odaiba is quite far. It's like an hour-ish. I think it might be a little over an hour, and I only had a few days in Tokyo this time. Man, because like, it's funny because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty done with Tokyo, and like, I don't need to spend that much time on these big touristy places like D213, like your Akihabaras, but you know what? Akihabara changed a lot. And the last time, that's the other thing. The last time I went, it wasn't like right after COVID, but it was pretty close to after COVID, and it was when shops were just now like opening up, and you know, they were getting their gears back on and stuff. What the heck? This doesn't fit. What? What do you mean this fits? That doesn't fit. PC7, right? What does this go in further? Oh, it just goes in further. Okay. Oh, it goes much further, okay. But yeah, the last time, so excluding last year, the one that I visited the year before, man, that was the golden time, because it was just after COVID, so it wasn't too busy. That said, it was a little barren, not gonna lie. Akihabara was a little bland than it used to be, from what I remember before that trip. But it did mean it was a lot lighter on the wallet, and just, you know, a lot less traffic always helps. But last year, damn, it was busy as hell. Tons of stores. Tons of new stores is the other thing. Because I don't think the Ami was there when I visited the one before. You know, with all the 2 Ami stores. Because I haven't visited Rajyo-Kaikan since my first trip. The second trip I was like, nah, I don't need to go to Rajyo-Kaikan. And I really probably didn't need to go. But this time, because of the new Ami store and whatnot I visited, Man, it was busy as hell. And hecklers were back on the streets in Akihabara, that was the other thing. That was the one thing that I really didn't. That was kinda So the trip before I went, all the kind of Isaten store hecklers were not around, which I actually prefer. It's just less annoying. This time around there were a few, Fuse and Understanding, there were quite a lot. And there was even a girl that literally tried to jump me. But I think she was trying to jump me, but she didn't commit fully. And I just like, oh my god, I don't know how I did it, I just fully ignored her. It was crazy. I have a hunch that that girl was trying to like get my attention to whatever, you know, promote her store, but man, I was not having any of that. And I was busy, it's the other thing. If I had like, you know, if I had like, I don't know, a week in Tokyo or something a little more time in Tokyo, yeah, I might have entertained, you know, and chat with people. But this trip, I kind of regret how I did this trip. I was like Kyoto, Osaka for a day, Kyoto for like 3 days, and 3 days weren't enough for me. Because there's so much places to visit in Kyoto, that's the thing. My work colleagues like, oh yeah, that was enough for them because they just went to the big ones and then that was it. Which fair point. If you're not really interested in like sightseeing and stuff like that, Kyoto is not really the place for you. Or you don't spend that much time at least, is the other thing. Like what? C1. But me, I like sightseeing stuff. I got annoyed. Yeah, I don't mind the sightseeing stuff and going to like, you know, the touristy places and stuff like that. And plus I got my routes very badly planned when I visited, that's the other thing. Should have done a bit more research on that. On like which route to go when I go into Kyoto. But I didn't, and I should have. That was a little bit on my bad, but either or. There was a lot of stuff. Look. And the other thing is, because there was so much tourists, that's the other thing. If there weren't that many tourists, because you don't feel like you don't have to like, you don't get stuck in traffic basically. But there were so many people. Man, I would definitely enjoy Kyoto a bit more if there was less people, but that will probably never happen. If anything, there will always be more people, and I totally understand why they had to close off one of those, was it a street or something, where they had to just close off an entire like a part of the city because there was way too many tourists. Like, oh, it was 100% understandable. Holy fuck, I was sitting there as a tourist going, oh my god, fucking tourists. It was so many people, and it was so bad. The town itself, the beautiful part of town, loved it there. I genuinely feel like out of the big three Japan cities, Kyoto, Osaka and Tokyo, like Kyoto is like, at least in that short time, was actually top. I really like the place. 17 and 20? Like that? Okay, weird. But having that many tourists in the main city, man, if you live there, holy heck, how do you deal with all those tourists, man? Any city bus is like always packed. Any road is always packed. I mean, this is in the central city, so it's not like you probably at that point live in the central Kyoto expecting that as a norm, so for those who can stand it, they will probably just tolerate it as a normal part of life. But man, so many people, so many tourists. I think I liked it even more because when I visited, the weather was like amazeballs. It was funny because for my trip, I was looking at the weather app because I visited Korea first, and I was like, oh shit, everything's gonna go down to like a 1-digit degree, and it's gonna like be cold as heck when you visit. Make sure you like bring warm clothes and yada yada yada. It's like what my friends were saying. I'm like, okay, and I took like a thick hoodie jacket that I had, and bloody hell, I only wore that for one day, like in the morning, just a little bit. Otherwise, whether it was Korea or Japan, it was so hot. I just took more clothes than I needed. Like, it's a huge lesson for me to not do that. And if it's cold, just go buy clothes. Like, don't take any warm clothes. C116. Maybe if I like go actually in the middle of winter, then I might take something, but yeah. If it's any other kind of seasons outside of that, like if I'm like going in the middle of January or December, sure. But if I'm not, yeah, now I know not to do that. Like this? What a weird part. Okay. That goes in like here. That goes a little loose. That feels way looser than I would usually expect a thigh cut to be. Is it meant to go all the way in? Have I not cut something properly? I don't think so. Oh, there is a little lip here. Yeah, that's shut. That's this way, and it's this. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay. PCA. Even though my family members would probably say, why the hell are you going Japan every time you visit Korea? But there's a very high chance I'll do it again. You know, I need to go to Nara and go to like the Yipee place and all that. I still haven't been able to go to the Pokemon Cafe because I never booked it in time properly. That's a little bit on me, but hey, this trip, I knew that I was not going to get any seeds because it was Halloween time, and I'm 99% sure like that would have been booked down like 3 months earlier or something stupid like that. Actually, I probably could have if I realized it was Halloween. My plane booking was a little... No, actually I booked my plane pretty early. It's more that I prepped for the trip quite late. And it was more of a mental thing than anything. It just... I was really struggling to put together a plan. It might be my old age, might not be, but I will say it wasn't my old age that was the problem. A 3 and a 5. Whoops. And 3 D2. Hold on. Let me stand a bit. Pretty seamless, must say. There wasn't too much of a camera shake, I think. Which is nice. D2. Huh? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This tiny little bugger. Tiny little triangle. What? Oh, it's this side. I was like, what the hell is that weird cutout? Oh, I skipped the entire page just now. No wonder something was weird. But it's okay, I still need the same part. Getting in the way? I think so. Good. In you come. Oh yeah, today's lotto day. Did I win lotto? I don't think I would have. If I would have, I probably wouldn't have streamed. No, I probably still would have streamed. Honestly, I think like if you win lotto, streaming might be the best pastime job that you can ever have. You know, you just sit down, play some games. If you have enough subs and viewers, you know, You get a little bit of extra money in there for your bank, so you don't blow out all your lotto winning savings or whatever. Only if. B20. B20 and 11. This way, right? There we go. And feet. And there wasn't like a satisfying click, which is a little weird. It doesn't have any. Yakushika doesn't have like a guard here? No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought it had like a guard here, but it's exposed. The other feet. Because this instruction set isn't a booklet, kinda gets in the way. EC7. C2. Hopefully I can get this done today, and then tomorrow. If I can't get this today, then I might do a super rare. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow though, because I don't like doing soldering work in the evening, just because of ventilation wise. I mean, if I use, even if I use, what is it? Not solderless solder, leadless solder, lead-free solder. Because I think it still has like 0 point something, like 0.3, at least the ones that I get, of lead. And I am not gonna sleep with freaking lead fumes all over my bedroom. At least not on this age. Go, lead. So I am a little weary of doing a soldering stream in the evening, but I kinda want to. Because I might revitalize, if I can, try to revitalize an old iPod that I have. Let me drink some water. B7. the other B7. Because there's an iPod that I have that I fucked up because I ripped off the power connector, the battery connector. But apparently you can jump some cables from the front of the motherboard, and it tempts me to do that. I recently got a backup, so even if I like totally screw up that one, I'd be fine. So that's why I want to try ASAP. But yeah, I don't want to spend all night just puffing potential solder fumes, because that pad is tiny as fuck, and there's no chance that I'm gonna like cleanly just solder things on there first try. Ugh. So if I do finish this today, maybe I maybe I do play a bit more of the Outer Wilds. The Outer Wilds? No, the Outer Worlds. I'm confused with the Outer Wilds. Which is a game that I haven't played, but I've watched plentiful. So it kind of makes me feel like, do I need to play this game? I haven't seen people play through the DLC, so I still might give it a go at some point. But right now there's a lot of backlog that I need to go through anyway, so I'm not too fussed about playing it. I kind of thought that this would be a two-part stream. And no, I'm not going to build the same Gundam tomorrow. And I'm not going to build a Gundam tomorrow full stop. Because all the other ones that I have, I think they definitely will have more parts. Let's see. Yeah. Because I think the G-Quax ones actually had quite a lot of parts. Aerial might be not too bad. But again, I don't want to risk an unfinished Gundam just sitting there. It's kind of annoying. I'd like to like get it done and over with kind of thing. 16. If push comes to shove and I like don't feel like playing Outer Wilds, I could pop on a guitar string that I haven't done in ages. Oh, actually, I could put. Will it be first try? Or would I need to do some stuff? Let's see that. There is a... I kind of want to solder the entire enclosure from scratch, to be honest, so no, that probably will be an entire afternoon job rather than a quick evening job. That is, I won't be able to finish like in a 2-hour window, or more be like a 3 or 4 hour window with my skill sets. So yeah, no, not the, I won't be soldering an entire guitar enclosure. And doing it under the camera is a little stressful. And my desk is a bit small, so that's the other thing. I wish I had enough room to have a secondary desk where I can just put all of my other kind of non-gaming stuff on there and just have that as a stream. Or we can do a math stream. I haven't done a math stream in ages, why not? Go through some high school math questions. Work the brain a bit. I've done that ages ago once, and I do want to still make that into more of a recurring stream, but I just can't find the right time slot. This way. So I don't have enough slots to stream. And this falls back to my rant about not having enough your time to yourself as a functioning societal adult. And yet we have to cover for our frickin' jobs, even though they even though these AI companies praise their stupid ass tech to be the next humanity-saving technology. Go look at it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Which is the weirdest thing, right, about all this AI thing as well. Like, it's not that, like, we don't get any sureties of our lives with this AI stuff. There's just a bit text that get it. Even though somehow it's meant to be like a big ass technology to quote unquote change the world. I mean, it did change the world. It changed the world into a fucking massive financial bubble. That's what it did. And me crashing out learning how expensive storage and RAM were. So yeah, last stream I absolutely crashed out after looking at the SSD prices. I just want to check something, hold on. Because I'm pretty sure I bought like a 2 tera hard drive, like a NVMe SSD. But cheaper than how much a 1 terabyte is right now. I'm 99% sure. Because I wouldn't have gone and spent like $600 on it. 2 terabyte SSD, hold on. My orders. Let's see. What are you? Did I buy a hard drive with you? I don't think so. I think I just bought. I thought I bought the hard drive. Yeah. Man. So I bought a... Are you serious? I bought a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD for $198. This is New Zealand back a few months ago. And now a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD is $300 frickin' dollars. It's insane. The AI crash can't come sooner. But that's what C1. And what's like kind of crazy and funny is when the AI bubble burst, will that remove jobs like how it did in all of the other financial crises? Because it'll mean that it proved that whatever all of these AI big tech companies, it's been a while. Oh, Toasty Pineapple, it has been a while. Hello, welcome. You've came in the right time when I was ranting about AI. It's old man ranting, yelling at the crowds. How have you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing better than me and not being an old man shouting into the cloud. Yeah, what was I saying about AI and AI bubble? The weird thing would be is to replace all this AI jobs. Tomorrow's your last exam. Good luck on it, man. I hope everything's good. Is it your last exam as in like last exam? For good? I hope it is. Exams suck. That's the one thing I do not miss about school. Kinda excited to start work. You need cash? Fair enough. Don't we all? I do wish you good luck on that exam then. And yeah, working environment these days can be tough, but hey, what can you do? We have to live with the times. It's the last exam of your first year in Polytech. Ah, nice. That'll be fun. And then you're just gonna go do some part-time jobs for cash, I'm guessing? Yeah, but yeah, all this AI stuff, it'll probably be really worrying for you, won't it be, Toasty? Like, it is? Yep. Yeah, well, the bloody stupid AI shit, I hope it just ends. Man, to feed the addiction called a hobby, hey, ain't we all? Look at me. Look at this old man, I got way too much hobby. But in the end, it's addictions. Which one of them is owning too much gunpla? C2. That's it. Well, I haven't been buying gunplas lately because it's so expensive in New Zealand. I've been going to Japan, even though like it has risen in price a lot, Japan, but still, man, it's like half the price. Buying anything here sucks. Not gonna lie, it does make me feel like I want to leave. First time in my life actually thinking, man, I might want to leave New Zealand. It's been that bad this year, I think. Oh, all my chats are broken as heck. I'm lucky I had this open, but as... I hope I don't miss a message. I hope I didn't miss a message. If I did, I'm sorry. Because my shits have been weird. Actually, I could just check them out, can't I? Yeah, job market's been rough, man. Even me, who's an office worker that's been in the chops for a while, like in December-ish, January-ish, after I got back from the long holiday, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm just done with this place. And I was like looking for work, and for some reason January there was a lot of work coming up, like just in general online on Seek and stuff. So I applied for a bunch of them and I barely got any replies, and it's not like, oh, like replies of, you know, decline or acceptance or your first interview, yada yada yada. Like, just no response at all. I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like, dude, can you at least give me a response? of saying I'm in or not because it's annoying. So I'm in this weird ass limbo right now. Been scrying for Hobby Japan magazines and exclusive parts and kits, fair enough. Is it easy to get Hobby Japan stuff these days? Man, that's a magazine I haven't seen in a while, Hobby Japan. Surprisingly still cheap, okay. That's nice. Yeah, because prices do be going up. I need to find like a different place to buy Gundam kits from. God, it's below the 30s. Oh, then it's real cheap, yeah. Because I think I'm probably just buying from the wrong places. But convenient-wise, Mighty 8 just is convenient, so I've been buying kits from Mighty 8. But even when they're on sale, it's like 30, maybe 40. And when they're not on sale, it's more like 50. I'm like, holy fuck, who wants to buy an HG for 50 bucks when I can buy... Oh, where is it? So this was 2000. Lighting, please. It's coming through. 2,370 yen. 2% off, yeah, whatever, and before tax, whatever. But still, that's like 20 bucks, if not 25 bucks New Zealand. And that's what I bought from Japan. I'm like, ugh, after buying from Japan, I'm like, I really don't want to go and buy Gundam from New Zealand anymore. It's way too overpriced. But if it's in the 30s, it's not too bad. Because then you can be like, oh yeah, $10 about for shipping it here. But Mighty 8 is way too expensive. I heard my mate said there was somewhere around my place that there's like a new place, and I need to see if they're around, but just haven't had the time to go other places. Everything rising and such tears from my wallet. Don't we all, don't we all? Hey, even myself, who's, I'm not gonna lie, quite well paid. Man, doing groceries is just, every month going to the grocery store is just like, holy shit, like, can I buy meat? And buying anything out of Pack and Save is just like impossible. My mum's backside we can go Costco, which is the good thing, because she's got a Costco membership. I don't. But yeah, buying stuff, just buying groceries in general. Each week I feel like I spend around 180 at least, easy. That's a week. No, that's overboard. That's a bit overboard. I'm trying to think. No, how much did I spend? Actually, it might be like 120-ish each week when I had to do all the groceries by myself without the Costco and all that, and this is purely in Pack and Save, and this is me purely getting like the minimum shit. Let's see, there must be a Sunday Pack and Save. Yeah, 120, 30 easy. So that's like at least 403, 504. No, 520 easy. Which is quite a lot of money. When you have bills to pay for it as well. And yeah, power prices aren't going any cheaper. Which is why I regret not buying that Genesis stock when it went up. I should have went for the grabs. Just missed my timing. And having a good meal out is also expensive, that's the other thing. Because after Mum came back, for us we had a lot of dinner out. I think I spent like, for the three of us, so my parents and myself, like 70 to, or minimum I guess 50-ish to $80 at easy, just for one dinner, for three. Not gonna lie, quite expensive. At least the places that we went, the restaurants that we went, they were generous with the proportions at least. McDonald's, even though it was the cheapest, not so much. Man, McDonald's has been stingy these days. Buying a burger from McDonald's might as well just freaking like... How much is burger fuel actually? I don't want to be saying stupid stuff, but burger fuel. Burger fuel. At least they're still $5 meals. That's the only like upside to it, right? Hey, but you gotta remember, back in my days, the boomer and me, not much, but it's enough to save our wallets. Yeah, fair enough. To think those $5 deals were like $2. Not much, but it's enough to save our wallets. Yep, that is also true. At least you can save a little bit and then have something for $5. But it is sad that they used to be like $2 or $3 meals that became $5. It's not a good state that we're in though. I mean, like, man, the pie prices, holy heck, it's like, to get a decent pie it's like $7.50, $8. Like, dude, that's way too much. Like, and like, pies are Kiwi staples, man. I haven't had a pie in ages because of that. It's meant to be a snack, not like a fucking full meal. But at this point, if a pie is like $8, might as well become a full meal. And it's not even that filling. It's such a hassle. I'm guessing it's a little too early for you to think about it, but at the current state, Toasty, you'd probably also be like, yeah, once you're done with Polytech, I'm just leaving, I'm just ditching this place, right? Because like, man, the jobs that it has to offer and the price that everything's at, yeah, I won't be surprised if like graduates, like the first thing they do is just check what's on Australia. Me personally, I'm not really. Oh, you're from Singapore? Oh yeah, that's it. Singapore at least it's a little bit better in terms of pay, isn't it? Because here in New Zealand, all the young'uns are leaving to Australia. Everything's good, just the prices are crazy, yeah. Singapore's like a hub country, so it'd be even worse, wouldn't it? So you're talking about $5 in terms of Singapore dollars, $5, or is it converted to US? Singapore dollars to... It's a pretty chill country. What do you mean? It's a hot country. It's an amazingly stuffy country. I'm just joking. It's Singapore, $5, so that's $6 New Zealand. Still cheaper than here, I think. $6.60-ish. That's not bad. Survivable. Is that a full burger meal or just the burger? Because yeah, it's fine adapted to the heat. Honestly, man, I couldn't even imagine, man. I'm just not built for the heat, eh? I'm definitely a weakling. I just couldn't stand the humidity is the thing. Even when I visited Korea, it wasn't even like in the middle of summer, right? Burger plus medium fries and small drinks. Bro, half the price. Hasong. Yup. It's a 백식 HG 대수. 빵꾸 똥꼬는 뭐 했음? 애기 보고 놀았음. Yeah, it is real good. Cause childcare. What is it? Like for us, a decent burger, the one that I had with my family was like $16 for a medium fry and drink and a burger with like a okay burger. And it was so lacklustering. Like the burger was lacklustering. Fries were okay, they gave us a decent amount, but it could have been better. D1? What the hell's a D1? There's a D1? Hey, this is C. This is C. D's a B. This is a SB because that's the beam. Oh, what an idiot. You're still doing Caliban? Have you even opened it? But yeah, burgers. Yeah, it's like double the price. Yeah, it's pretty bleak. And that's why all the young'uns are leaving, and totally understandable, to be honest. The job situation sucks. You probably get like about 20 to 30% more pay in Australia compared to New Zealand, and that's in Australian dollars as well. So there's just more stuff to do in Australia. So it's very understandable why the young'uns we're having a secondary brain drain going on. And as I said, it is so bad that even me, who's been living here my entire life, pretty much, is thinking maybe not New Zealand. Maybe I need to ditch this place as well. Because never in my life I thought of that. Even when I graduated, I wasn't like, oh, I need to go overseas. Plus, my sister was overseas during then, so that's the other thing that kept me going overseas back then. But a part of me does think Nah, I probably wouldn't have, even if my sister was here, because she's student loan. If it wasn't for COVID, I actually might have thought about going out faster, who knows. Because thanks to COVID, it wiped us 3 years at least, if not 4, of a normal life. Actually, yeah, I would have. Because I probably haven't taught us the song either. Because it was only a thing that I thought about. 2019, I was thinking about getting a work holiday visa and just going to Japan for a year. I actually thought about it and I was like, I should do it. And then fucking COVID. Yippee, motherfucker. Because I think 30 is the last year for us to do a working holiday visa to Japan. So I was like, maybe I should just take a year off, go to a place that I like. Man, imagine if I pulled the trigger there like earlier and got stuck in Japan for like 2-3 years. That would have been devastating. I'm glad I didn't do it, but if COVID wasn't there, who knows? Anyway, it's all ifs and buts. B. It is all ifs and buts. Speaking of buts, okay, maybe now I sit. I've actually been standing for like a decent time. That was like nearly 15 minutes that I stood up. And now my back wants to die. No, don't drop it. Both of these. A, C, C, D, A. Have fun building. Gonna go make some dinner. Have a nice dinner. Hope you have a great night. See ya, Toasty. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Maybe. Which means I don't know what to do for tomorrow. This is it, right? And then I think there we go. That's the final page. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be finishing this tonight. Did I? No. That goes off. That. That's not very well. And you gotta really watch out with those clippers though. And then this. And here. All the way. P19 and PC5. I don't have enough water there, I don't think I do. I don't have enough water for the last little spot. Give me a second, let me get some water. Be right back. Oh, no, fucking. Can't move that camera. I don't know where I had my camera on. I'll be back. And back. Did I clip? Yes, I did. There's that. This. Oh shit. No longer on hydration break. Got skirts in and yoink. Oh, other way around. Yoink. This feels. It feels weird, but I mean, apparently that's right, with the lip being this side. Usually stuff is a little bit tighter. Whoops. Because tolerance is actually pretty, like, pretty cut in this. Oh, there we go. Definitely wasn't fully seated. Okay. I'm not muted, right? Okay, no, I'm not. So this might need it. Jiggle it a little bit more. A wiggle jiggle. Give it a good push. And good push. How did that go in so neatly? Ah, there we go. That's good. And there we go. Goes underneath the lip. Ta-da! Actually, I'm too lazy to put the water decals, or any decals for that matter. Ta-da! Wait, if I have you standing up, then you can't see it on camera. So there. It is much more shinier and golden on camera. It's a little... I don't remember if it was this matte, so in real life it's a little matte. It's a little bit more matte than what's on camera. It's very shiny on camera. But I do feel like it was not a... Oh, this one actually got filtered. Holy fuck! It was like auto mod, I think, unless song you did something. Backpack. Song even around? I don't think he is. It's the first time ever I saw automod work. Because something as freaking easy as filtering a couple of words. And you expect AI to be our low end savior. Have a load of that. It's the end of D. Z. Yes. D1 and C2. C1 and 2. Huh. Interesting that they split it out like that instead of having it just in one part. Because it's not like it's got a left and right. Yeah. Here. D2. Does have a bit of, especially has a left and right to it. Right. And then A and a B and a C A 22. Anyone? B12. Ouch. Ouch! Stuck in my hands. Nothing's go away. What happens? This is when I do kind of wish I did have a god hand. What the hell are these little saying that? Son? Not too bad. C1. C? It's not a rubber part? Okay. Go on, C1 on. the other half.
One, two, three, four.
What the hell is this 14 and 15 for then? For the other hands, I'm not gonna. Or should I put them together today? I'm not gonna care much for like the bazooka parts. Depending on how I do with time. Actually, yeah, I'll probably not do the roast today. Might just put them together in my own time to spare. Because the main dish is pretty much done once I put this together. I'm thinking about if I want to put the where does the rifle go? Oh, is the rifle always? Is the rifle not sheathed? I think it's not sheathed. The bazooka might be sheathed, but not the rifle. It's not a bazooka, right? It's a beam cannon. Actually. Excusez moi. Flip. What? Swing. So it needs to be a mirror image, yep. Yep, mirror image. Yeah, okay. At least let me put the bazooka together then. Not the bazooka. Beam rifle. Not the beam rifle, beam cannon. I think it's a beam cannon. I'm pretty sure it was a beam cannon, this thing. Okay. Here's the handle. Didn't catch him off. And then closed. And it goes unlink here. Ta-da! Ta-da! Cha-cha! Ta-da! Hakushiki! Finally, I made a finished up the Hakushiki. This will be the one that I kind of play around with, make some modifications, try to figure out how to build a really good Hakushiki, and then I might do another version with the other Hakushiki where I, put some more tender and care and effort into building it, put some lines a lot more. I will put lines on this, on either my own time or maybe on the stream, who knows. And yeah, so tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow now. I thought this would be a two-parter, but hey, Hakushiki was actually a pretty quick and easy build. I'm not sure if... because when I did the first Gundam, the RX-78, so like actual first Gundam, where the fuck is that moth coming from? Was my... did it find a way through the little here and night? What is it? Thingy net? Insect net? Maybe it did. Yeah. When I did the RX-78, I feel like I took way longer than 2 hours. Okay, at least I caught him. Give me a minute. You don't want to be huffing those moth dusts because they're poisonous, can kill you. Or maybe not. Maybe it's misinformation. But I'm pretty sure I heard they're poisonous anyway. Backpack, come off. This doesn't quite really latch on. It's kind of loose. I'm not sure if it's a me issue, anyway. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. What shall I do tomorrow? Shall I do line art? Shall I do lines for this, or shall I do something else? Maybe I do Outer Worlds. Play a bit of Outer Worlds. Or maybe I don't. Or maybe I don't even stream, who knows? I am very lazy. Oh shit, I didn't even tweet out that I'm streaming right now. I forgot about that, because, yeah, I don't really do Twitter. I just have a announcement Twitter, but keep forgetting about that. That wasn't smart of me. Oh well. Goodbye. Ooh. Go, wave your hand. Oh, this really doesn't have enough movement, doesn't it? Or maybe it does. Ooh. Ooh, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Maybe see you tomorrow, maybe not. Bye-bye.